Good morning, Moscow Bears, and welcome to our 7th podcast. Today's date is May 6th, 2020. Please rise and remove hats for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty, Hayden, what is our fact of the day?
So during the 1983 to 1984 basketball season, Idaho served as the test state for the three-point line in high school basketball. This means that Moscow is one of the first schools in the U.S. to play with the three-point line.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
All right, guys. For our teacher announcements, Miss Lyon would like to remind anyone wanting to take AP exams in a private or semi-private room at MHS that they can do so. If you're interested, contact Ms. Bavis at MHS, contact your AP teacher, or leave a message with Trudy.
Spirit Day today is your favorite high school memory. So just find an old picture of your favorite high school memory, take a new one, recreating the scene, anything like that. And make sure to post it on Instagram using the hashtag MHS Quarantine. Or if you don't have social media, send it to Trudy at clost@msd281.org.
You can win a $10 gift card, so send them in.
Oh, yeah. All righty. Now, Miss Stanton would like to remind us about the benefits of vitamin D. You've probably heard of vitamin D as the sunshine vitamin, but there's a lot more to vitamin D that meets the eye. So what are the real, benefits of vitamin D? The first benefit, stronger bones. Vitamin D is a strong stimulator of calcium deposition in bones, making them stronger and healthier. Benefit 2, improved muscle function. Vitamin D deficiency is surprisingly common in athletes, and it is associated with muscle weakness and atrophy. Get your vitamin D in order to get your strength gains. Benefit number 3, protection from cardiovascular disease.
Individuals deficient in vitamin D are at an increased risk for high blood pressure, heart disease, and even sudden cardiac death. Now, the fourth benefit is decreased risk of type 2 diabetes. Vitamin D has shown improvements in beta cell function, insulin sensitivity, and whole body inflammation. The fifth benefit is reduced risk of cancer. High vitamin D levels in adulthood may significantly reduce the risk of many types of cancer, including colon, breast, ovarian, and prostate. There you have it. Get your daily dose of vitamin D. Sun exposure is a great natural way to increase your vitamin D levels. So during home isolation, we recommend that you sit outside to complete homework or check social media. Take a daily walk to bring you a variety of health benefits. Enjoy the nice weather this week, everyone. Well, there's the lunch bell. What do you have in store for us today, Hayden?
So today, I don't have anything in particular, but I thought we'd go around the table here and discuss, what are you guys eating for lunch? What did you have for lunch today?
Well, I haven't had lunch yet today, but yesterday I had a killer quesadilla. The cheese was perfectly melted on there.
Well, how did you make that quesadilla?
Well, I'm kind of lazy. I just threw it on a pan. I didn't even oil the pan. I didn't even grease the pan. I just threw it on there because the tortilla doesn't really stick. So I just threw it on there, cut up some cheese, and sandwiched it between two tortillas, and it was good.
Sounds better than microwaving it.
Yeah, no, I don't microwave it. It needs to be crispy, the tortilla.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How about you, Lane?
Oh, yeah. So I had a protein shake. And so what I did was I put I put 2 tablespoons of protein powder, and then I added milk and then carrots, almonds, peanut butter, agave, ice cream, and ice. And then I put it in a blender, blend it all up, and then it's usually around 1,000 calories, a little bit more. And then you have all of your proteins, complex carbohydrates, everything you need for a productive day. So that's what I've been eating for lunch. It kind of has an interesting taste, and sometimes if you put oats in it, that makes it way stronger in flavor. But it's just whatever I can find in the fridge that seems healthy at the time. It's going in a shake, and it's going in me.
Right. How about you, Hayden?
So I'm the same thing as you. Haven't had lunch yet.
Yep.
But yesterday I made some fried eggs with some sautéed vegetables on the side. It wasn't much, but it was enough. It was nice.
That sounds good. Appetizing.
Now, what's the workout of the day today, Lane?
All right. Now, since we've talked about food, let's talk about working out. We have Helbling's workout of the day, which is the shoulder stability workout. So for this, you're going to use either 5 or 2.5 pound dumbbells. You can use Kansas soup or you can even use 5 or 2.5 pound workout plates.
Nice.
Now, what you're going to do is you're going to start out by doing 15 little circles over your head with your arms fully extended. Then you're going to do 15 little circles overhead in a back motion the opposite way. Then you're going to do 15 front circles, front motion, and then you're going to do 15 front little circles and the opposite motion, right? Then you're going to do 15 lateral circle raises at your sides, and then 15 lateral circle raises from the back, right? And you're going to do 10 front raises, 10 lateral raises, 10 bent over W's, then 10 overhead presses. Then you're going to do a 30-second front hold out in front of you and a 30-second lateral hold out to the side. And now let me tell you, Theo, this is an absolute burner. Your shoulders will be feeling great by the time you're done. And if you want to maximize gains, I recommend doing it 2 times. It'll really show you what you're made of.
All right, sweet. All right, guys. I've got some good news that's been happening around the world.
Please share.
Let's
All
see
right.
it.
So a new solar chimney that can cut heating and cooling costs by up to 50% can now help to save lives during a house fire. Guys, it can increase the average time that you have to escape a burning house from 2 minutes to 14 minutes. That can help, elderly people who can't move as quickly, to get out of a house before it is too late and they need to be rescued by the fire department. So
that is some great news for
yeah, it's
Do
great
you have
news.
any idea how it works? Or?
Well, I believe it uses the solar technology to ventilate the house in a way that it can heat and cool it. And so I think in the event of a fire, it can cut off. I'm not really sure. I think you can cut off the ventilation so that the fire
has
doesn't
less
have
oxygen.
any
or-
oxygen. Yeah, it
Right,
can take
okay.
oxygen out of the room. But I'm not entirely sure about that.
Some great news for
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah. For not
Safety.
fire.
Yeah, for not fire. Yeah, for fire.
Bad
safety.
news for fire.
Yeah, bad news for fire.
A landlord in California has given up his entire $3,400 stimulus check, and then he matched it to get it to $7,000, and he gave all of that to his tenants in order to shave off about $500 for each person during this tough time. So that makes their rent a lot more manageable. They're living in California, of course, so the rent is probably kind of high. So that's
It's wonderful for
inspiring
those
news.
people.
Yep. All right, what's happening in history
What's
today?
happening today in history? All right. Sigmund Freud was an Austrian neurologist and the founder of psychoanalysis, a clinical method for treating psychopathology through dialogue between a patient and a psychoanalysis. And he was born today in 1856.
Nice.
The leader of the French Revolution, Maximilien Robespierre, was also born today in 1758, as well as George Clooney in 1961.
Hmm.
A couple of remarkable people you mentioned there, Hayden.
Yeah, as well as NBA All-Star Chris Paul. Don't forget about him. He was born in 1985. Also, one of the biggest events in history that I could think of, Shrek the Third premiered today in 2007, starring Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, and Eddie Murphy. What a movie, guys.
What a movie.
That is an incredible movie. What can I
Easily
say?
the best one
Speaking
of
of
the saga.
movies, we're going to talk about Spider-Man on Friday, right, guys?
Yeah, we had to move it. So
Yep. So it's not too late to send in your emails to goodmorningbears@gmail.com if you'd like to tell us what you thought about the movie.
That's right. All right, guys, that's all we got for today. Tune in on Friday where we'll hope to have more announcements from faculty to keep you updated, a new lunch to try, and a discussion of the Spider-Man movie. Remember to stay safe out there, and we'll see you around. What is it, guys?
It's a great day to be a bear.
This is a stupid expression. However, it's not really one of high school's podcasts brought by the Student Audience Official Board.